Hi, I'm Mike Fulgens. When you come to our company, what you're going to do when you come in is the first thing you'll be in where you sign in, and a police officer here who's on duty during working hours will have you put down who you are and who you need to see. You also can see in here many things like our registration with the state, with the city, with telemarketing. Any company you go visit should have their state and city registrations posted when you enter. That's the law in Beaumont, that's the law in the state of Texas. So from here, let's go look at some other things in this room when you first come to our company. Over here, we have on the wall for our customers when they come in, they can see our involvement in the community. They can see that local papers write about us, national publications write about us, and over here that law enforcement and our leading organizations have plaques for our work in the industry. Behind me is a print of President Ronald Reagan, who was important to the coin and precious metals industry because in 1985 he signed legislation that brought into production the American gold and silver eagles. So he is the father of the bullion program of the United States, the most popular bullion program in the world. Now we're going to go over to this cabinet. Briefly, a number of the awards you see here and the plaques are from local and national press organizations and organizations in our region that I or the people I work with have been honored with. And we're very involved in our community. I'm very proud of our employees' involvement, and the awards I win and the honors I win couldn't be done without the fine people basically behind the camera and helping me with all the things I do. So shout out to all the people you'd be working with, because there are a lot of fine people who work with us here. In 2015, I was honored with the Book of the Year Award from our Numismatic Literary Guild nationally. And it took a lot of work, not only on my part, but a lot of fine people here that you'll be working with. That award was made right up here, the NLG Book of the Year Award. And I often tell people when comparing dealers to make sure you know that they've been honored in their profession. And part of the reason when people walk in here, they know that we're registered with the city and state and we've been honored in our profession. Over on the left side is law enforcement nationally honoring me with the Numismatic Crime Information Center on our work to stop fraud in coins, precious metals, and counterfeits coming from China. This is a plaque of a local paper that covered me, and right here is being named the Dealer of the Year for 2021 by the American Numismatic Association, the top honor in our field. So I want you to know when you do business with us, you're doing business with someone that is peer honored, and that wouldn't happen without a lot of good people around here for you to work with. Now, when I say I'm working with good people, over here are Breakfast with a Bishop, where we were honored for the community by Catholic Charities as the Humanitarians of the Year. We try to give back, and we encourage our people to give back in the community. And up here are for appearances on CNBC and for having the best dealer publications in the industry. When we send you material, we want you to know it's not just our predictions, but it's our predictions and information that's been voted the best in the business. I'm now in our vault, and I'm holding an American Silver Eagle 1 ounce coin. It's the most popular bullion coin in the world. And when you do business with us, you're not just getting an American Silver Eagle. You're getting one that's inspected by someone like me who's graded and taught for 20 years for the American Numismatic Association on counterfeit detection and grading. And I make sure the quality you get is what you expect. We do things like ring tests, where you hear what silver sounds like. I inspect the tests after decades of looking at coins. We may do conductivity tests, weight, diameter, to make sure that your coins are both genuine and the quality you expect and deserve. So when you buy from us, you're getting it from a true expert who is recognized in the industry. In here, our safe, you know your coins are safe and insured while they're here till they get shipped to you. As much as I like silver and gold bullion, I like rare coins for the long term. We have some materials, as I mentioned, that were voted best in the industry that show the performance by independent sources of gold, silver, the stock market, and rare coins over the last 50 years. Those materials are free to you, and you will be seeing those graphics in this video. And you'll be impressed with what they've done. Even though gold is up over 500% since 2000 and silver's up over 300%, in the long term, rare gold coins have performed better according to the Collectors Universe 3,000 coin study. And that information is free to you just for a call to our professional account representatives. My longtime assistant, Forrest Hamilton, will be addressing you on coins and metals. I've worked with Forrest for decades, and there's no finer representative to work with you or explain coins and metals to you. We've spoken together at numerous conferences across the country. Forrest is an award-winning writer of books and someone I trust implicitly.
Welcome to the 11th annual Freedom First Financial Seminar, the COVID version. My name is Forrest Hamilton. I'm excited and honored to be here with you today. For the past 10 years, we've had clients flying from all over the country to see Mike and I speak about gold and silver. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, this month's convention with an expected 80,000 plus Americans was canceled. So we decided to bring the show to you. Today we're going to cover the 3 whys of gold and silver investing. Let's jump right into it. As you can see, I'm here in our vault. It's an exciting time. I know people maybe thought of it as Scrooge McDuck swimming through some gold coins, but it's not always that way. Here are the 3 whys. Why gold and silver? Why us? Why now? So number 1, why gold and silver? Diversification. A portfolio constructed of a blend of different assets will on average yield higher long-term returns while lowering the risk of any individual holding. In other words, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Many financial advisors recommend that at least 5 to 25% of your portfolio be intangible assets such as gold and silver. In today's volatile market, many advisors such as Wells Fargo, Bank of America, they're beginning to significantly increase their recommended percentages of gold and silver. Number 2, inflation hedge. Inflation is a measure of the rate of rising prices of goods and services in an economy. But what does that mean to you? This is an 1865 San Francisco minted $20 gold piece. It was struck by the United States Mint, and it was intended to be used as a legal tender coin to purchase goods and services. This means if you were to walk into any fine men's suit company before 1933 with this coin, you could have purchased a top-of-the-line full suit top to bottom. I'm talking jacket, pants, tie, shoes, cufflinks, the whole 9 yards. Now this is a $20 bill. If you walked into a suit company, you could have purchased the exact same suit that you purchased with the $20 gold piece. They were interchangeable, monetary equals. You could have walked into any bank and handed them a $20 bill, and they would have given you a $20 gold piece in return. That was when we were on the gold standard. Today, however, if you walked into a fine men's suit company and you handed them this $20 bill, what could you buy with it? Maybe a pair of socks, 1 cufflink. But if you cashed in your ungraded 1865 $20 gold piece, you'd have around $1,900 to spend on that suit. This means that an ounce of gold will buy you roughly the same amount of goods today as it would back then. This is what we call inflation proof. Now, if you took this 1898 San Francisco 20 Liberty in a Mint State 64 plus condition, the value's over double that of the uncertified 1865. We pay over $3,800 for this certified piece. So you could buy twice as many goods and services with a quality certified coin handpicked by an expert like Mike Fulgens. This is what we call inflation plus. Number 3, wealth preservation. In a world where the only certainty seems to be uncertainty, people are actively searching for ways to protect their hard-earned money. Many of the clients that are coming to us are seeking a return of their investment rather than a return on their investment. Over time, gold and silver have preserved wealth better than any other asset class that I know of. And that brings us to part 2. Why us? 3 words: family and Fulgens. Our organization is family-founded, family-owned, and family-run. While we don't all have the same last name, we do all have the same common goal: to treat the hundreds of thousands of clients that have come to us for help as family. While Mike Fulgens has won over 60 numismatic literary awards, including Investment Book of the Year 3 times, and most recently being named Dealer of the Year, Mike is much more than just the face of our business. He's a truly great man and has a passion for this industry and for his family, which includes you. Over the years, he has worked diligently to build Team Mike, a team built of people that share his goals, determination, and commitment to taking care of you and your family with industry best service, strategies, and success. And that brings us to why now? Inside chaos lies opportunity if you know where to look for it. While our primary focus is preserving wealth, there are moments in time that require decisive action in order to maximize the opportunities that are presented. I think it was Mark Twain that said, "The past never repeats itself, but it sure as heck rhymes a lot." While we all know that past performance doesn't guarantee future results, there are consistent historical and economic cycles, patterns, and trends that we can use to give you and your family the best chance to protect and grow your wealth. For example, Mike's written about the evolution of a rare coin bull market. At least once a decade, certain factors have aligned to create a major bull market for certified gold. Here are just a few of the last major bull markets. From 1972 to 1974, we had a new president in office, the Watergate scandal, and the Vietnam War ended. Stocks went down 45% and interest rates doubled. The Rare Coin CU index, basically the S&P for coins, went up 348%. Fast forward to the 1976 to 1980 bull market. New President Carter elected. Iran-Iraq war. Stocks down 27%. Interest rates from 5 to 18%, and the CU 3000 index up 1,195%. Then from 1986 to 90, new President Bush was elected. There was a war on terrorism. Stocks were down 30%. Black Monday. Rare Coin index up 665%. Anything familiar? New president right now, Afghanistan in the news. You don't have to be Nancy Drew to follow those breadcrumbs. I want to thank you for joining us today. I know you had a million things to do, and you chose to be here with us and invest your time, and we genuinely appreciate it. I promised you a free gift and something special if you watched until the end. Call the number below. Tell them you watched the video seminar and you're calling to get your free gift. The truly special part is that while we couldn't be with you in person this year, we wanted to let you be a part of what's happening. For those that watch the full seminar, Team Mike will be hand selecting a small number of portfolios, ranging from $5,000 to $5 million. If you'd like to have America's Gold expert and his team personally build you a portfolio that's tailored to you and your family's needs, call us at the number below, and we'll walk you through the simple process to getting started. Until next time, happy investing.
All the gold in California. Hi folks, I'm Larry Gatlin. I've had a great career in country music and I'm very grateful. Back in 1979, my financial counselors advised me to take some of that money I was making from that #1 song, All the Gold, and in fact, buy gold. Gold was about $300 an ounce back then. Well, I bought horses and cows and cars and guitars, a lot of other stuff. I mean a lot of other stuff. Well, today gold is over $1,900 an ounce. While my horses are dead, the cows are dead, the cars won't run, and the guitars are, well, they're just guitars. The bad news, I didn't buy gold. The good news is now I own gold, and I'm going to buy more from the experts at First National Reserve. I think you should too, or at the very least, take a look at gold for your future. Call my friends at First National Reserve today at 1-800-321-8700. They'll answer any questions you have and take real good care of you. I promise.